Hey guys, Alicia here. We're going to be talking about printable farmhouse signs, and there are a couple of ways that you can do this. I am inside of an Etsy listing right now. Now, she actually offers to create it, and then she also offers to print and ship it. So it's up to you on whether or not you want to do that. Now, I do want to say that I think farmhouse is a trend, and I think it will go out of style. I mean, if you think about, back in the 80s, everybody had borders with chickens and cows and things like that in their kitchens, and that went out of style. And I think farmhouse, it really became popular about 6 or 7 years ago when the show Fixer Upper came out on HGTV. Chip and JoJo, I mean, trust me, after watching all those shows, I was ready to paint my entire kitchen and cabinets white, and I was ready to do all farmhouse. And I decided not to do that because I really feel like it is a trend. Now, but they are selling well on Etsy. Now, if you want to do an instant download, those wall art printables are selling for about $5. Now, keep in mind that you can list them 999 times. So you can put 999 available in one listing. So you can sell the same print over and over and over again. Okay, but if you really want to, be a little bit more proactive and you don't mind shipping, you can have this printed, and you can, which is not very much, if you go to your local printer to print something, of this size. So I'm in this person's Etsy shop, and I love how she has this. So she will actually email you a proof that you can see if you like first, and then at that point she will send it to she'll go to the printers, and then she will ship it to them. So she gives you an option here, and the price goes up. A 5x7, she charges $17.50. An 8x10, $21. And now I do want to say, farmhouse signs are odd sizes, okay? Not all of them, but some of them. So she's got one here, 13 by 19 inches. She actually charges $38 for that. And she also charges for shipping. So she is probably making really good money doing this. So you can do it as just an instant download if you want to, and they can email it to their local printer if it's a large print size, all the way up to 36 by 48 inches. She's charging $185 for this. Now, it's possible she might be working with a production partner. I know Printful will allow you to do prints, but I haven't looked too much into their artwork to see if you can go up to that size. So she's probably going to her local printer. I mean, and I can tell you right now that, an 18 by 24 inches, if I were to go to Staples or Office Max and I were to have that printed out, it's not going to cost me anywhere near $47. So she is making really good money. And I was trying to not show the name of her shop, but she does have good feedback on here. And if you look at her feedback, I mean, people are saying, love this for my entryway. So people are purchasing this. An amazing shop and so understanding. She tried to send me the proofs of the canvases. I mean, you can read all of the reviews. And this is also how I get my ideas. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and close out of this because it's up to you on whether or not you want to do this in just an instant download, or if you actually want to offer shipping. Or you could offer both. I mean, it's up to you. You could do one listing where it's an instant download, and then you could do another listing where it is, where you offer the shipping. Okay, I also want to show you this site here on converting inches to pixels. And then I'm going to go into something about iPicky, because iPicky only allows you to go so far. And we can fix that easily. But before I get into this, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and also that bell notification so you do not miss out on any future videos on how to make a passive income online. Okay, so I wanted to show you this, it's called Ninja Units, and their little slogan underneath, they do calculations like a ninja. So all you have to do here, okay, so the size that I am wanting to make for this video is a 15 by 24. Okay, so it gives you an option here to change your DPI to 300, and then we're going to put 300 here. And then we're going to enter our inches here, and it's going to tell you over here how many pixels. Okay, so we're going to do 15, and that tells me it's 4,500. Okay, when we enter 24, it tells me it is 7,200 pixels. And I'm going to leave a link to this site in the description below. And I actually have it pinned up to on the top of my taskbar because it's just easier to go to. Now, I'm going to jump over here to iPicky.com in the designer. Now, I do want to tell you that iPicky will only allow you to go up to 4,500 pixels. All you have to do is leave off a 0. Now, I did this when I used to do print on demand with Printful, and I always went back and changed it in paint.net, and my DPI, and it was perfect. So it works. Okay, so we're going to click new, and keep in mind, once again, farmhouse signs are the strangest of sizes. So we're going to create one. So instead of putting 4,500 here, we're going to put 450, and then we're going to put 720, and we're going to click create. Yep, and this looks like a perfectly sized farmhouse sign. Okay, so I'm going to make It's So Good to Be Home. I want to also say that Farmhouse, they use fonts like the typewriter font, Magnolia Sky, and the Skinny. And there are ways that you can purchase those for commercial use. Now, the typewriter font is free. You can use that for free. I will tell you that. And then there are a lot of other fonts that you can use for free. Okay, so I'm just going to start entering text. It's so good to be home. And I will pause it here in a little bit, just so you don't have to sit through all this. I'm going to do a couple. It's so. Okay. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to change my font to the typewriter font. And I'm going to bold it. And I'm going to do the same here. Okay, so I'm going to continue typing It's So Good to Be, and then I'm going to have home in a different font. So let me finish typing this out, and then I'll show you the last step. Okay, so I changed all the font to the typewriter on It's So Good to Be, and then I have these all sized at 80. So I just need to go here and change the size to 80 and hit enter. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is we are going to kind of take a look at this and see if we kind of like how it's positioned, and we can move this around however you like. Okay, we're going to add our last word, which is home. And we're going to change our font. And yes, I am using Magnolia Sky. I think everybody is using Magnolia Sky. I think you can get a license for that. But I doubt very seriously me using this for this video is going to put me on America's Top Wanted list. But once again, I think there you can purchase a font. You can purchase this as well. Okay, and I'm going to bold this. Okay, so this is actually going to be our biggest word. Okay, so I think that this looks good, except for the B. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save this in the highest quality. And I'm going to save this to my desktop. And then I'm going to show you how we're going to get good quality. I love that. I would print that out for myself, honestly. Okay, so I'm going to get on here. We are in paint.net. And let me tell you, when I was doing print on demand with Printful, the standard size is 4500 by 5400. So as what I would do is I would create my designs in iPicky, and then I would come back over here, and all I had to do was add a 0 at the end and change the quality. So let's go ahead and open what we just created. And here it is. Okay, so we're going to go over here to Image, and we're going to go to Resize. Okay, and it tells me here it is 4500 by 720. The only thing that we are going to do is we're going to add a 0 at the end of each. So this now makes it 4500 by 7200, which is a 15 by 24. And then we can also change our resolution to 300 right here. And we're going to click OK. Okay, so nothing really looks like it changed, but if you go back up here to Image, because we just clicked Save, and you go to Resize, it's going to show you right here that it is 4500 by 7200 with a DPI print quality of 300. So at this point, we can go ahead and save this again. And I'm just going to save this and replace what we had. Save it to our desktop. It already exists, yes. So we're saving it in a better quality. It's even telling us the quality is 100%. So we're going to click OK. And it is saving. Okay, so I am now going to show you, anytime you're selling a print like this, you want to put it in a frame mock-up photo. And you can purchase frame mock-up photos directly on Etsy, anywhere from $3 to $8, something like that. So I'm going to actually, we don't need this anymore. We already have everything saved. I'm going to go to the editor. And I'm going to open up the mock-up photo that I have that I would like to use for this. And it is a farmhouse mock-up photo. Okay, so now I'm going to click on this layering tool, and we're going to take our design that we just made, because when you put this on Etsy, this is the first image they're going to see, and it's going to make them more likely to purchase. So we're going to click on the layering tool, and we are going to go ahead and upload our image. And I know you probably can't see this on here, but it is saying it is 4,500 by 7,200. So we're going to upload this photo, and then we're going to drag it over here, and we're going to put this inside of this mock-up. And there we go. And then we have a farmhouse sign. Now, if you put this on Etsy and you have this as your first listing, going back to what I said at the beginning, you can either sell this as an instant download, and those are selling for around $5 to maybe $8, something like that, or you can offer to print this for them if you would like, and I'm fixing that just a little bit. So you can offer to print it for them and then charge more, but then you would have to ship it. So it's really up to you, on what you want to do. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please hit that bell notification and also the subscribe button so you do not miss out on any future videos that I will be uploading about how to make a passive income online. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.